Hey guys, big welcome back to RCC Kids Online. We hope you've had a great week at school and we're looking forward to see you all in person. This week, Izzy's going to start us off with the talk.
Great, so I'll be talking about creation now, and I'm going to read a little bit from the Bible to give you a little bit of context first. So I'll be reading from Genesis chapter 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. Then after this, God started to create the earth and all the things in it. He did this in a number of days. So on day 1, God created light and darkness, and light was day and darkness was night. So on day 1, he created day and night. On day 2, he created clouds and oceans, so the clouds in the sky and the oceans that we swim in. On day 3, he created the sun, the moon, and the stars. So the stars in the sky and the moon in the sky and even the sun in the sky, which heats us up. And then on day 4, he created land, plants, and trees. So the plants all around us and the trees all around us, and the plants that you probably have even in your backyard. And then on day 5, he created fish and birds. So the fish in the oceans and the birds in the sky. And then on day 6, he created man and animals. So by man, he created Adam, so he created humans. And he also created animals such as dogs and cats and bears and all sorts of other animals that you'll say every day. And then on day 7, God rested. God had to have a rest from all the creating that he'd been doing. I think creation is so awesome because God created all of this out of nothing. He even created humans. He created us. And that is so awesome. And the amount of imagination that he must have had to create all of this is so cool.
Yeah, so our memory verse this week is from Psalm 139, verse 13 to 14. So I'll read that out to you guys. You are the one who put me together inside my mother's body, and I will praise you because of the wonderful way you have created me. Everything you do is marvelous. Of this I have no doubt. So, so I think the story that Izzy told about creation and how God created humans, and it also says in the Bible that God created us in his image. So what that means, I guess, is that part of who God is actually lives inside of us. So in some ways we're actually similar to God. And this verse here says that God knitted us together. He made us really carefully inside our mums. And these things are really cool. I think it shows us that God made us so special. He made us unique. So there's only one of me. There's not another Luke like the same as me. There's only one of me, and he made me so special. I think that's the same for all of you guys as well. I think that God made you so special. He made you really intentionally. He made you for a purpose. So I think that's really cool that we're worth so much to God and that he loves us so much. Cool.
Great, so we're going to pray now. So if you want to put your hands together and bow your heads. Dear Lord Jesus, thank you so much for what we can learn about creation and the amazing earth that we live in that God made. I pray that everyone will realize how special they are and how God made them to be just who they are. Amen.
Amen.
He also made cats.
We're doing worship now, so our first song is Tell the World. This song is about spreading the good news and telling the world about Jesus and how much he loves us and how he forgives us. So jump to your feet and we'll start with this song.
Awesome. So now we're going to do Rainbow. This song is about many of God's miracles and how he always keeps his promises.
Cool.
It's not a secret, it's not a fairy tale, it's not made up. Jonah was in a whale. 3 whole days, 1, 2, 3. The greatest treasure, the work God's people wrote. It's in the Bible, when no one built a boat. And it rained and rained. The rain was in the sky to show God's promises are true. The rainbows in the sky to show the world he's the only way for your everyday. It's not a secret, it's not a fairy tale, it's not made up. Jonah was in a whale. 3 whole days, 1, 2, 3. The greatest treasure, the work of people wrote. It's in the Bible, when no one built a boat. And it rained and rained. The rainbows in the sky to show God's promises are true. The rainbows in the sky to show the world he's the only way. The rainbows in the sky to show God's promises are true. The rainbows in the sky to show the world he's the only way.
Awesome. Great job, guys. So we're just going to recap what our memory verse is. So this is the same verse that Luke talked about in his talk today. So here we go. You are the one who put me together inside my mother's body. And I promise you because of the wonderful way you created you. Oh, and I praise you, sorry. Everything you do is marvelous. Of this I have no doubt. And this is from Psalm 139, verses 13 to 14. So we really encourage you to print this off and memorize it over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, so now for our activity today, we have the Wallace family. So we'll head over to them now and give them all of your attention.
Great.
See you guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Hi everyone, our fun activity today is coming from the Wallace family, and we're really excited to bring you this activity which you will hopefully really enjoy together with your parents and your siblings, but it's also something that's going to be really good for working on that lockdown layer, you know what I mean. So we're going to be doing wheelbarrow races today, and Maddie's going to explain what a wheelbarrow race is.
To do a wheelbarrow, you will need 2 people, one the wheelbarrow and one the carrier. So the carrier will need to stand and hold your ankles, and the wheelbarrow stands on the ground or sits on the ground with their hands on the ground, and they'll just walk like this. So I'll show you.
Alright, let's go. Alright, hey, I hope you had fun giving that a go. In our family we often use wheelbarrow as a fun activity for going to bed, so wheelbarrow down the hallway just before they jump into bed, so that's quite a cool thing you could try. But today we're going to get the competition started, and I would love for you to be able to choose a buddy or get some other people in your family and try some races outside. It would be a real fun thing to do. Another idea is make a bit of a challenge course or move around, have some obstacles to zigzag in and about your house. And another really cool thing would be just to even try and go over some furniture. So give it a go, post some photos or videos on the things that you end up doing, and yeah, have fun. Bye. Okay, here you go, guys.